Let's take a look at the SUMIF function. Now the SUMIF function will sum values in a range based on criteria that you provide. I'm going to go ahead and type in my sum function here, and I'll add the if at the end, making it the SUMIF, and we can see what it's looking for is a range that we want to sum based on the criteria that we provide for the lookup of the values in this range. Now there's something else out here called the sum range, and we'll take a look at that here in just a minute. But I'm going to go ahead and select this range to sum, and then a comma. For my criteria, I'm going to go ahead and in quotes I'm going to say greater than, close quote, and concatenate that with an ampersand symbol, the number 15. So essentially what I'm saying is search this column of numbers, and if you find any number that's greater than 15, go ahead and start summing those values up. And I press enter, and I get the number 70. And I see that this number quantity is greater than 15, so are these two. We add those all up and we get the number 70. Let's take a look now at how we can employ this last optional piece of the SUMIF function called sum range. It's not required, but sometimes it can be kind of handy to add this in. Now, when you add the sum range in, it kind of flip-flops the order of the parameters. Let me explain what I mean by this. I'm going to go ahead and back all of this out, essentially start over. And for my first range, I'm going to come out here and do a lookup range. So I'm going to come out here and look up dates. And within my dates, I'm going to come out here and locate a specific set of dates that I want to go ahead and use for my search. And I'll type in my criteria in quotes. I'll say greater than 4-1-07, close quote. And if it's greater than that, I want to sum up the corresponding values in this column. So the quantity range that we're going to sum is at the end of the formula, whereas before it was in the beginning. I'm going to go ahead and finish that off and press enter, and I get the number 50. And if I look here, I can see that this order date is greater than April 1st, and so are these. And if we click these values, I can see, just doing a little audit here, that if I look down at my auto sum down here at the bottom, it is 50. So it looks like the number's working okay. Let's even take this a step further. I'm going to come up to this top cell and I'm going to type in 4-1-07. Just put a date up here at the very top and then plug in the cell reference here in the formula. So I'm going to come out here, select my formula, and I will take out what I have here so far, and I'm going to say greater than, and I'll put the greater than operator in quotes, and I'm going to use my ampersand and concatenate that with that cell reference. Still get the same result because the date is the same. But this is kind of nice because now all I have to do is type in different dates and it'll automatically do the SUMIF. For instance, if I came out here and changed this from a 4 to a 3, looking up everything from March 1st, then I get more. And basically what it's doing is it's summing up this guy and all of these, which essentially, if I look down here, I sum up those values, I get 120. So it appears that it's working.